to the second virtual Alumni Spelling Bee. I would like to introduce our host and word reader for the evening, Grinnell College President Ann F. Harris. President Harris served as Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the College at Grinnell before becoming Grinnell College's 14th president in July of 2020. Before coming to Grinnell, President Harris was a professor and Vice President for Academic Affairs at DePauw University. She taught art history with a specialty in medieval art history. Medieval is a fantastic spelling word, by the way. I'll turn it over to you, President Harris.
Thank you so much, Ashley. This is such an honor, and fun is an easy one to spell, but it's a deep word and it's one that's relatively unique. There is no word for fun in French, which is my native language, and amusement is as close as they get. So this love of language that I bring is making tonight such a joyful event for me, and it's so wonderful to be in such fine company. So last Wednesday, how do we all get here tonight? Last Wednesday, nearly 50 Grinnellians participated in our spelling competition rounds, and all of our contestants who participated that night did a great job. My understanding is everyone had a wonderful time. Tonight, we are here with the finalists from Wednesday who will compete to win the title of the second Grinnell College Alumni Spelling Bee Champion. And my script has an exclamation mark, which means there's a drum roll, hopefully in your hearts. So all of our participants tonight will receive a copy of Grinnell College President George Drake's recently released book, 70 Years in Academe, a Memoir. And I see your smiles, and I'm so happy to see that. My copy is on my shelf, and I can't wait to read it. Also, while the winner of the somewhat more famous National Spelling Bee or International Spelling Bee wins $50,000 in cash prize, our winner tonight will win $50 to the Grinnell College Bookstore. Second prize will win $40 to the bookstore. Third will win $30, and so on. So before we begin the competition, I want to give a special round of thanks and recognition to Toby Barada, class of 2017, and to Carter Fritch, who have made tonight's live stream possible. And many warm welcomes to those of you joining us on YouTube. They have designed all the graphics and the overlays that you're seeing throughout the event, and we could not have done this without their hard work. So now I'm pleased to introduce our 15 finalists who come from 14 different states. And I love to think of the constellation of Grinnellians on this planet of ours. They'll be competing in alphabetical order by first name. So I will introduce them in that order. Chloe Briney, class of 2017, a biological chemistry major from, I believe it's Aurora, Colorado. Carly Shuna, class of 06, an English major from Madison, Wisconsin. Dave Durand, class of 62, a chemistry major from Houston, Texas. Deborah Nelson, 86, an English major from Washington, D.C. Don Kretzik, 69 and 70, a biology major from Gallup, New Mexico. Donna Rothenberg Savage, class of 74, a political science major from Kensington, Maryland. Kristen Lang Zakos, 81, a religious studies major from Charlottesville, Virginia. Laura Woolley, 97, a history major from New York, New York. Mark Genero, 75, a history major from St. Paul, Minnesota. Nick Murray, 63, a Spanish major from Sandy, Oregon. Sandra Lausen, 84, a chemistry and French major from Boulder, Colorado. Sarah Dreyfus, 68, an English major from Northbrook, Illinois. Sarah Cornell, 97, a classics major from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Stephen Kramer, 79, an economics major from Phoenix, Arizona. And Sue Rupp, 83, a history major from Winston-Salem. And what a fantastically liberal arts array of individuals we have here in our finalists. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations. I hope you're hearing the applause in our YouTube pool. So before I turn things over to Ashley to walk us through our process, I did want to share with you, as one should, a 9th century medieval poem from Ireland entitled Pangor Bon, and it's named after a cat. And I will not read the medieval Irish, and I will not read the whole poem, but it's this beautiful image that I hope we can have with us this evening. And this is a monk, a lonely monk, who spends all day, every day, copying out manuscripts, one to the other, making copies of the Bible, of the gospel, all sorts of different things. And he pauses to look at his cat, who all day, chases mice around this probably pretty miserably cold scriptorium. And he's got this wonderful, wonderful couple of lines I wanted to share with you. I and Pangroban, he writes, each of us too at his special art. His mind at hunting mice, my own mind is in my special craft of writing and words. It is customary at times by feat of valor that a mouse sticks in his net, and for me, there falls into my net a difficult word with hard meaning. So with that, dear finalists of the second annual Grinnell College Spelling Bee, may many difficult words fall in your net this evening, and I'll turn it over to you, Ashley, to get us started.
All right, thanks, President Harris. Our event is modeled on the popular National Spelling Bee that you may have watched. While the instructions and rules have not changed since last Wednesday night's preliminary event, I want to repeat some instructions for those watching and to refresh our participants. As is in a traditional spelling bee, each of our competitors will spell their assigned words in each round, moving forward if they answer correctly and exiting the competition if they answer incorrectly. All contestants are welcome to remain in the room as an observer even after exiting the competition. Competitors, when it is your turn, President Harris will call your name directly, I will call your name, and President Harris will say your assigned word. If the word is a homonym, she will provide the definition of the word so that you know the right version to spell. She will say the word twice. You have the right to ask for a definition of the word, the part of speech, alternate pronunciations, for President Harris to repeat the word, for her to use the word in a sentence before you begin spelling, and lastly, the language of origin of the word. You must spell the word within 60 seconds after the questions have been asked. All contestants have one chance to spell their word correctly per round. We also ask that you keep your hands visible the entire 60 seconds just to ensure that everyone is competing fairly. If you answer correctly, you move on to the next round, and I will tell President Harris the name of the next contestant. If no one answers their own word correctly in a round, everyone is reinstated and the round begins again. This may happen near the end of the competition. Please note that you will always receive your own unique word, and you will never be asked to correctly spell a word another contestant missed. The game ends when one person remains and correctly spells one final round's championship question. That person will be our spelling bee champion. I will serve as judge if you have questions or disputes about the results of a round. Simply raise your hand to let us know you have a concern. I will call your names in the exact same order every time. Any questions? All right.
Yes, I have a question.
Oh, yes.
I don't think you said this, or maybe I missed it, but we can also ask for the word to be used in a sentence.
Yes, you absolutely may.
Okay.
Absolutely. Any other good questions?
Very.
All right.
Very questiony question, but
No, that's a perfect question. All right, we're going to begin. Remember to repeat the word, spell it, and repeat it a final time. I will call your name each time it is your turn to spell, and President Harris will tell you your word. And Carly Shuna, you are our very first speller of the evening.
All right, so Carly, your word is dream. Dream.
Dream. D-R-E-A-M. Dream.
That is correct. Chloe, you are up next.
Chloe, your word is travel. Travel.
Travel. T-R-A-V-E-L. Travel.
That is correct. Dave, you're up next.
Dave, your word is equal. Equal.
Equal, E-Q-U-A-L, equal.
Deborah Nelson, you are up next.
Deborah, your word is remark. Remark.
remark, R-E-M-A-R-K, remark.
Don Kreitzik, you are our next speller.
Dawn, your word is sizzle. Sizzle.
Sizzle. S-I-Z-Z-L-E. Sizzle.
Thank you, Don. Donna Rothenberg-Savage, you're our next speller.
Donna, your word is damp. Damp.
Damp, D-A-M-P, damp.
Thank you very much. Kristen Langsakos, you are our next speller. I'll do just first names after this round.
Kristen, your word is hunch. Hunch.
Hunch, H-U-N-C-H, hunch.
Thank you very much. Laura Woolley, class of 97, you're our next speller.
Laura, your word is eight, and it is a homonym. And therefore, I do something special. Ashley, remind me, please.
You
I
are
use it
going
in
to
a
read the
sentence?
definition.
That's what it is. Okay, so your word is eight, a number that is one more than seven.
8. E-I-G-H-T. 8.
Wonderful. Mark Genero, you're our next speller.
Mark, your word is shrimp. Shrimp.
Shrimp, S-C-H-R-I-M-P, shrimp.
I'm sorry, Mark, that is incorrect. And I will share the proper spellings of the words tonight just because people are usually curious. It is shrimp, S-H-R-I-M-P. Thank you very much for joining us, and please stay on and cheer on your supporters, but just turn off your camera if you don't mind. Nick Murray, you are our next speller.
Nick, your word is known. Known.
Nick, I'm sorry, you are muted.
There we are. Known. K-N-O-W-N. Known.
Thank you very much. Sandra Larson, you are our next speller.
Sandra, your word is slimy. Slimy.
Slimy, S-L-I-M-Y, slimy.
Thank you very much. Sarah Dreyfus. Sarah, I will continue to use your last name both times because we have another Sarah, which is wonderful. 2 Sarahs in the evening. Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is sweat. Sweat.
Sweat, S-W-E-A-T, sweat.
Thank you very much. That's correct. Sarah Cornell, you are our next speller.
Sarah, your word is garlic. Garlic.
Garlic, G-A-R-L-I-C, garlic.
Thank you very much. Stephen Kramer, you are our next speller.
Stephen, your word is scold. Scold.
Scold, S-C-O-L-D, scold.
Thank you very much. That is correct. And our last speller of the round is Sue Rupp.
Sue, your word is chia. Chia.
Chia, chia, C-H-I-A, chia.
That is correct. That completes round 1. Great job, spellers. All right, on to round 2. And our first speller again is Carly.
All right, we are warmed up. Carly, your word is badger. Badger.
Badger. B-A-D-G-E-R. Badger.
That is correct. Chloe, you are our next speller.
Chloe, your word is guess. Guess.
Could you please use the word in a sentence?
Yes, indeed. I didn't know how to spell the word, so I decided to guess. It's very meta, Ashley. That's good. Yeah.
Guess, G-U-E-S-S, guess.
That was a good guess. Your next word, Dave, or you're our next speller, Dave. I'm so sorry.
Dave, your word is cranky. Cranky.
Cranky, C-R-A-N-K-Y, cranky.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Deborah, you're up next.
Deborah, your word is golden. Golden.
Golden, G-O-L-D-E-N, golden.
That is correct. Don, you're our next speller.
Don, your word is squirm. Squirm.
Can you define it, please?
To twist about like a worm or a fidget.
Squirm, S-Q-U-I-R-M, squirm.
That is correct. Donna, you are our next speller.
Donna, your word is kidney. Kidney.
Kidney, Kidney, kidneys.
Great job. Kristen, you are our next speller.
Kristen, your word is erase. Erase.
Erase, ERASE, erase.
Thank you very much. Laura, you're up next.
Laura, your word is vouch. Vouch.
Vouch. VOUCH. Vouch.
Great. Nick Murray.
Yes.
Nick, your word is sleek. Sleek.
Sleek. SLEEK. Sleek.
Sleekly done. Sandra, you're up next.
Sandra, your word is bias. Bias.
Would you use it in a sentence, please?
He showed a bias toward a few workers in particular.
Bias. BIAS. Bias.
And Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is snout. Snout.
Snout. SNOUT. Snout.
Great job. Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is raisin, and it's a homonym. And so I will give you the definition: a grape of any of several varieties that has been dried in the sun or by artificial heat. Raisin.
Raisin. RAISIN. Raisin.
Great job. Stephen Kramer, you're up next.
Stephen, your word is fidget. Fidget.
Fidget. FI. GIT. Fidget.
I am sorry, Stephen, that is incorrect. Fidget is spelled FIDGET. But thank you so much for joining us and for making it to the championship. Great work. We're glad to have you. So please feel free to stay on, but just turn off your camera. Perfect. And Sue, you're a final speller of the round.
Sue, your word is callow. Callow.
You are muted, Sue. You're muted.
I had preemptively unmuted myself. Callow, like a callow youth. CALLOW, callow.
There you go. Thank you very much. That completes round two. For those who are watching on our YouTube channel, just in case you are curious, none of our contestants tonight are watching on the YouTube channel as well. We know that the words are being shared there so that you at home can also see how they're being spelled. And we're on a bit of a time delay. So even if they are, it would be very confusing because it would be slightly off. It's like the Oscars. It's a little bit off. So don't worry. Also, you'll notice our contestants keep their hands up while they spell. And that is for the magic of not typing in things too quickly. So we understand how the process works. And Carly, you are our first speller in round number 3.
Carly, your word is definite. Definite.
Definite. DEFINITE. Definite.
That is definitely correct. Chloe, you are up next.
Chloe, your word is rhythm. Rhythm.
Rhythm. RHYTHM. Rhythm.
That is correct. Dave, you are our next speller.
Dave, your word is calendar. Calendar.
Calendar, CALENDAR, calendar.
Perfect. Deborah, you're our next speller.
Deborah, your word is potatoes. Potatoes.
Potatoes. POTATOES. Potatoes.
A certain vice president, I believe. Is that his role?
Maybe. Maybe. That's awesome.
We'll never get it wrong.
I have to admit, I knew it when I put the word in and thought about it. So I'm glad you caught it. Dawn, you are our next speller tonight.
Dawn, your word is acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Acknowledge. ACKNOWLEDGE. Acknowledge.
All right, great job. Donna, you're up next.
Donna, your word is niece. Niece.
Niece, Niece, niece.
Good job. Kristen.
Kristen, your word is fiend. Fiend.
Fiend, F-I-E-N-D, fiend.
Laura Woolley, you're up next.
Laura, your word is mulligan. Mulligan.
Mulligan. M-U-L-L-I-G-A-N. Mulligan.
Great job. Nick, you're our next speller.
Nick, your word is kernel. Kernel, and because it's a homonym, I will read the definition. A whole seed of a cereal. Kernel.
Kernel, K-E-R-N-E-L, kernel.
That's correct. Sandra, you're up next.
Sandra, your word is vacuum. Vacuum.
Vacuum. V-A-C-U-U-M. Vacuum.
Great job. That is a word that gets me every time. Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is citronella. Citronella.
Citronella, C-I-T-R-O-N-E-L-L-A, citronella.
That is correct. Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is latke. Latke.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Mary prefers her latke without onion.
Latke, L-A-T-K-E, latke.
All right. Sue, you are our last speller.
Sue, your word is emerald. Emerald.
Why didn't I get Latke? Emerald, E-M-E-R-A-L-D, emerald.
You still got it right, so good job. All right, that completes round 3. Great job, spellers. And we are moving straight into round 4. All right, Carly, you're up.
Carly, your word is congratulate. Congratulate.
Congratulate. C-O-N-G-R-A-T-U-L-A-T-E. Congratulate.
That is correct. Chloe.
Chloe, your word is beautify. Beautify.
Beautify, B-E-A-U-T-I-F-Y, beautify.
That is correct. Dave, you're our next speller.
Dave, your word is heredity. Heredity.
Use it in a sentence, please.
Indeed. If you are choosing a dog from a rescue organization, information about the dog's lineage or heredity may be limited or non-existent.
Heredity, H-E-R-E-D-I-T-Y, heredity.
That is correct. And rescue dogs are still great, even without their heredity or lineage. All right, Deborah, you're our next speller.
Deborah, your word is cadence. Cadence.
Cadence, C-A-D-E-N-C-E, cadence.
Good work. Don, you're our next speller.
Don, your word is protester. Protester.
Protester. P-R-O-T-E-S-T-O-R. Protester.
I am sorry. It is an ER at the end. That's a tricky one. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Don, and great job. That's definitely a tricky one. All right. Donna, you are our next speller.
Donna, your word is marshmallow. Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. MARSHMELLOW. Marshmallow.
That is correct. And next we have, I'm so sorry. We have Kristen.
Kristen, your word is jewelry. Jewelry.
Jewelry, JEWELLERY, jewelry.
Wait, I'm sorry. Would you mind repeating what you said just one more time for me?
Sure. JEWELLERY.
I am sorry, that is incorrect.
One L.
One L and it's RY. So JEWELRY.
Good luck, everybody.
Thank you so much, Kristen. Great job tonight. All right. Laura, you're our next speller.
Laura, your word is bouquet. Bouquet.
Bouquet. BOUQUET.
That is correct. And Nick, you are our next speller.
Nick, your word is remnant. Remnant.
Remnant. REMNANT. And I have a feeling that marshmallow is spelled MALLOW, isn't it?
It
Yes.
is. I'm sorry. Did I mishear?
She said ELLOW.
Thank you. I am sorry. Donna, it is MALLOW. So I am sorry. Thank you for correcting me. My hearing isn't always the best tonight. So it is a communal operation somewhat. So thank you, Donna, as well. All right. Then we are at Sandra Larson.
Sandra, your word is enclave. Enclave.
Would you give it a definition, please?
Yes. A distinct territorial, cultural, or social unit enclosed within foreign territory.
Enclave. ENCLAVE. Enclave.
That is correct. Up next, we have Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is oligarchy. Oligarchy.
Oligarchy. OLIGARCHY. Oligarchy.
That is correct. Our next speller is Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is gauge. Gauge.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
The broadest gauge of the economy is the gross domestic product.
Gauge. Got a 50-50 chance here. GAUGE, gauge.
You
Did I get it right?
Nailed it. Great job.
And
It was that big deep breath I did first, right?
yeah, and you can ask for a definition, a use in a sentence, and you've got another column here, Ashley, the place of origin or etymology, which I think is pretty cool. And that is Middle English for you right there. Gauge.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready for the next
Still
one.
would have been a 50-50 chance. I was a classics major, not.
All right, Sue, you are a speller.
Sue, your word is criticism. Criticism.
Criticism, CRITICISM.
That is correct. Great job, spellers. That completes round 4. So just to review where we're at going into round 5, here are our current spellers that are spelling this round. Carly, Chloe, Dave, Deborah, Laura, Nick, Sandra, Sarah, and Sue.
Ashley, I'm
Yes?
sorry to interrupt, but there is a note in the chat about an alternate spelling of a word that was misspelled earlier tonight. I believe it was Kristen's word of
Yeah.
jewelry. that there is a British spelling of the word jewelry that does have 2 L's in it.
And an ERY, I see.
That is correct. And so I believe that Kristen needs to be reinstated for this
So
round.
if, we can use British spelling on words, because that's going to open up a lot of leeway in spellings of certain words.
I would say we would ideally like the American spelling, but if you get the word color and you add an OUR, we will allow it for the evening. So we are open to challenges. That is the beauty of not the National Script Spelling Bee, but the Grinnell College Spelling Bee. And so Laura, for Kristen, you are back in the game. And let me just put this right here. And we'll move ahead. All right.
I feel like I will leave an asterisk forever, though. Sorry about that.
No, I'm glad that you called us on it. And that's part of the game. It makes sure that we're all doing this correctly. So, all right. So let's start round 5. Carly?
Carly, your word is precious. Precious.
Precious. PRECIOUS. Precious.
That is correct. Chloe?
Chloe, your word is minuscule. Minuscule.
Minuscule. Could I have the definition, please?
Very small. Minuscule.
Minuscule. MINISCULE. Minuscule.
How did you spell that MINI?
Yes, I'm sorry. The fan just turned on as I.
No. I'm sorry, Chloe. That is not correct. It is MINUSC.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. Great job, Chloe. And our next speller is Dave Durand.
Dave, your word is occurrence. Occurrence.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Something that happens or the action of happening.
Occurrence, OCCURENCE.
I'm sorry, Dave. That's another tricky one. There are 2 R's and 2 C's in occurrence. That is a rough one. Thank you so much for participating tonight, Dave. This is a tough round. Deborah, you're up next.
Deborah, your word is geriatric. Geriatric.
Geriatric. GERIATRIC. Geriatric.
That is correct. Great job. All right. Kristen, you're our next speller.
Kristen, your word is noxious. Noxious.
Noxious. NOXIOUS. Noxious.
That is correct. All right. Our next speller is Laura.
Laura, your word is minutia. Minutia.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
The contract had so much legal minutia, it was ridiculous.
Minutia. MINUTIAE. Minutia.
Oh, so close. There's no E at the end. So
Okay.
it's an IA. Thank you so much, Laura.
Sure.
All right. And our next speller is Nick.
Nick, your word is usurper. Usurper.
Usurper. USURPER. Usurper.
Yes, that is correct. Thank you. Sandra, you are our next speller.
Sandra, your word is tiramisu. Tiramisu.
Tiramisu. TIRAMISU. Tiramisu.
That is correct. Thank you very much. Our next speller is Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is chintzy. Chintzy.
Chintzy. CHINTZY. Chintzy.
Great job, Sarah. And on to the next Sarah.
Ashley, this is Dave.
Yes.
Minutia, you said there was no E on the end. Did you say that?
I did, yes.
Well, no, that's not correct. I just looked it up.
There is an E at the end.
AAE.
All right.
Alternative, I mean,
we are having some learning moments tonight, and that is what higher ed is all about. So Laura, please return and join us for the next round. I am sorry.
Ashley,
Yes.
I should also say that MINISCULE is an acceptable variant of minuscule.
It is.
MINI or MINU.
Then great. Who was our minuscule speller?
Chloe.
Chloe, welcome back to the round. English language is a marvel.
So I just want to point out, chintzy is a word of Hindi origin. I did not know that. That is fascinating. All right.
All right. So Sarah Cornell, you are our next speller.
Love how you all look out for each other. I think this is awesome Grinnellian stuff. All right. Sarah, your word is harbinger. Harbinger.
Harbinger. HARBINGER. Harbinger.
That is correct. Thank you. Sue.
Sue, your word is tonsillitis. Tonsillitis.
Tonsillitis. TONSILLITIS.
That is correct. Thank you very much. All right, we are entering round 6. And here's hoping that we did it right and we'll plow ahead. And Carly, you're our first speller of this round.
Carly, your word is temerity. Temerity.
Temerity. Could you use the word in a sentence, please?
She had a lot of temerity when she wrote an article critical of the political leadership.
All right, I'll take a guess here. Temerity. TEMERITY. Temerity.
That is correct. Chloe, you're up next.
Chloe, your word is counterfeit. Counterfeit.
Counterfeit. COUNTERFEIT. Counterfeit.
That is correct. Deborah, you are our next speller.
Deborah, your word is raucous. Raucous.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Yes, my college reunion was full of raucous laughter and hugging.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
Latin. Yes, Latin.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Not that I can see. Raucous.
Raucous. RAUCUS. Raucous.
I am sorry, Deborah. It is COUS at the end. That is definitely tricky. Thank you for participating tonight. Great job. You made it all the way to round 6. Our next speller is Kristen.
Kristen, your word is buoyant. Buoyant.
Buoyant. BOUYANT. Buoyant.
I am sorry. It is.
I was afraid of that. Okay, this one time I'm really out. Bye.
Thank you. It was BUO for those who are curious. All right. Our next speller is Nick. Or I'm sorry, Laura. My apologies.
Okay, Laura. Your word is bureaucracy. Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy. EAOUCRACY, bureaucracy.
I am sorry, Laura. It is BUREAUCRACY, like bureaucracy.
Oh, I thought I said that. Okay. I will go, Grace.
Thank you very much. All right. And then our next speller is Nick Murray.
Nick, your word is scythe. Scythe.
Scythe, SCYTHE, scythe.
That is correct. Sandra, you are up next.
Sandra, your word is precocious. Precocious.
Definition, please.
Exhibiting mature qualities at an unusually early age or exceptionally early in development.
Precocious. PRECOCIOUS. Precocious.
That is correct. And that is a super tough one. Sarah Dreyfus, you are up next.
Sarah, your word is unnecessary. Unnecessary.
Unnecessary. UNNECESSARY. Unnecessary.
That is correct. Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is liaison. Liaison.
Liaison, LIAISON, liaison.
That is correct. Thank you very much. Sue.
Sue, your word is surfeit. Surfeit.
Surfeit, SURFEIT, surfeit.
Thank you very much. That completes round 6. Great job, spellers. All right. We are going to plow right on ahead with Carly. You're up next.
Carly, your word is occasion. Occasion.
Occasion. OCCASION. Occasion.
Great work. I always want to put 2 S's in there, and there definitely isn't. Chloe, it's your turn.
Chloe, your word is resplendence. Resplendence.
Could you please use it in a sentence?
The resplendence of the sunset over Loon Lake enticed Eric to stay one more day.
Resplendence. RESPLENDENCE. Resplendence.
That was a resplendent answer. Great job.
Ashley, do you write these sentences?
About half. Others, I will say, I have gently borrowed from Webster's.
There's like a whole narrative to that one.
That one sounds like some sort of novel, for sure. Especially Loon Lake. I don't know.
Loon Lake.
The shorter ones are usually from me. Nick, you are up next.
Nick, your word is attenuate. Attenuate.
Attenuate. ATTENUATE. Attenuate.
That is correct. Great job, Nick. Sandra, you're up next.
Sandra, your word is assassinate. Assassinate.
Assassinate. ASSASSINATE. Assassinate.
That is correct. Sarah Dreyfus, you're up next.
Sarah, your word is dromedary. Dromedary.
Would you use it in a sentence so I can be sure?
Camel rides at the zoo featured a dromedary.
Dromedary. DROMEDARY. Dromedary.
That is correct. Great job. Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is prescient. Prescient.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Carrie seemed unusually prescient as she sat smugly under her umbrella on what was once a clear afternoon.
Prescient. Prescient. Prescient.
That is correct. I'm impressed that you got the word out of that long sentence example.
They're very distracting. I don't know which word I'll spell.
Yeah.
All right.
Whole story here. Sue, you're up next.
Sue, your word is Piedmont. Piedmont.
That's great. I live in the Piedmont of North Carolina, Piedmont, Piedmont.
That is some good confidence there, and you are correct. All right, that completes round 7. Great job. All right, our next speller is Carly.
Carly, your word is domiciled. Domiciled.
Domiciled. DOMICILED. Domiciled.
Thank you very much. That's correct. All right, Chloe.
Chloe, your word is hyacinth. Hyacinth.
Do I have the definition, please?
A common garden flower, widely grown for its beauty and fragrance.
Hyacinth. HYACINTH. Hyacinth.
That is correct, and it is one of my favorite flowers. And Nick, you're up next.
Nick, your word is evanescent. Evanescent.
Evanescent. EVANESCENT. Evanescent.
That was correct. Sandra, you're up next.
Sandra, your word is milieu. Milieu.
Would you use it in a sentence, please?
The loud rock concert was not Matilda's normal milieu.
Milieu. MILIEU. Milieu.
That was correct. And a nice short sentence, too. Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is loquacious. Loquacious.
Loquacious. LOQUACIOUS. Loquacious.
That is right. Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is phalanx. Phalanx.
Could you use it in a sentence?
600 marches set off, led by marchers. 600 marchers set off, led by a phalanx of police.
Phalanx. PHALANX. Phalanx.
That is right. Sue, you are our speller.
Sue, your word is interminable. Interminable.
Interminable. INTERMINABLE.
That is correct. Thank you very much. Great job, spellers. Everybody stayed in that round. Good work. All right, round 9. They're getting harder every time. And Carly, you're up next.
Carly, your word is pterodactyl. Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. I would love to hear the sentence for pterodactyl.
The museum's dinosaur exhibit includes a mechanical replica of a pterodactyl.
All right. Pterodactyl. PTERODACTYL. Pterodactyl.
That is correct. Great job. Chloe, you're up next.
Chloe, your word is patronymic. Patronymic.
Could I have the language of origin, please?
Greek.
And the definition?
A name derived from that of the father or his ancestor, usually by the addition of a prefix or suffix.
Patronymic. PATRONYMIC. Patronymic.
That is correct. Great job. Moving on to Nick.
Nick, your word is zeitgeist. Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist. Zeitgeist. Zeitgeist.
Great work. That's a tough one. On to Sandra.
Sandra, your word is noisome. Noisome.
Definition, please.
Offensive to the smell or other senses.
Noisome. Noisome. Noisome.
That is correct. Great job. Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is affidavit. Affidavit.
Affidavit. AFFIDAVIT. Affidavit.
Well done. Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is reconnoiter. Reconnoiter.
Reconnoiter. RECONNOITER. Reconnoiter.
Very good job. And last but not least, Sue.
Sue, your word is wunderkind. Wunderkind.
Wunderkind, WUNDERKIND, Wunderkind.
Perfect. Our Ted Lasso fans out there probably recognize that one. And that ends round 9. We are back to Carly.
Carly, your word is tautology. Tautology.
Tautology. TAUTOLOGY. Tautology.
That is correct. Chloe.
Chloe, your word is rheumatic. Rheumatic.
Could I have the definition, please?
Of or relating to any of numerous conditions characterized by inflammation or pain in muscles, joints, or fibrous tissue.
Rheumatic. RHEUMATIC. Rheumatic.
Great work. That is correct. Nick, you're up next.
Nick, your word is panacea. Panacea.
Panacea. PANACEA.
That is absolutely correct. All right, Sandra.
Sandra, your word is vacuousness. Vacuousness.
Vacuousness. VACUOUSNESS. Vacuousness.
That is correct. Did you have vacuum earlier as well?
I did. I'm feeling a little assaulted here. Emptiness.
Funny how that works out. Sarah Dreyfus, you're up next.
Sarah, your word is Huguenot. Huguenot. I'll say it the English way. Huguenot.
Huguenot. HUGUENOT. Huguenot.
That is correct. Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is inchoate. Inchoate.
Inchoate. INCHOATE. Inchoate.
Good work. And Sue.
Sue, your word is labyrinthine. Labyrinthine.
This may be the end for me. LABRYTHINE.
I am sorry. It was LABYR. The Y comes in quickly. Thank you so much tonight, Sue. Great work. And that ends round 10. And we will begin again with Carly.
Carly, your word is massacres. Massacres.
Massacres. MASSACRES. Massacres.
Great job. And Chloe.
Chloe, your word is lugubrious. Lugubrious.
Lugubrious. Lugubrious. Lugubrious.
Well done. And Nick?
Nick, your word is aquiline. Aquiline.
Aquiline, ACQUILINE.
I am sorry, there is no C at
No?
the beginning. So it's AQ. But thank you so much for joining us tonight, Nick. Great work. And Sandra, you are our next speller.
Sandra, your word is Leviathan. Leviathan.
Sentence, please.
Some versions of the story of Jonah and the Leviathan assume that the creature was a whale.
Leviathan. Leviathan. Leviathan.
That is correct. All right. Our next speller is Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is foulard. Foulard.
Use it in a sentence, please.
Henrietta instructed her seamstress that she wanted her new dress to be made from foulard.
Foulard. Foulard. Foulard.
That is correct. Great job, Sarah. And Sarah Cornell, you are our next speller.
Sarah, your word is insouciant. Insouciant.
I want to hear the sentence.
I wrote this one.
The pompous, insouciant aristocrat never had to work a day in his life.
Well done. Insouciant. INSOUCIANT. Insouciant.
That is correct. Great job. All right. We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spellers. So all of you will receive some sort of gift card prize at the end of the evening. So great work. All right. Carly, you're up next. Round 12.
Carly, your word is frontispiece. Frontispiece, and it's deemed a homonym. So I will read you the definition, right, Ashley? Definition. Yeah. Okay. An illustration facing the title page of a book. Frontispiece.
All right. Frontispiece. FRONTISPIECE. Frontispiece.
That is right. And I'm not actually sure what the homonym, the other word is. But
yeah, I'm not either, but well,
Webster said it was a homonym. So Chloe, you're our next speller.
Chloe, your word is semaphore. Semaphore.
Could I have the language of origin, please?
Greek.
And a definition.
A system of visual signaling as between ships in which the sender holds a flag in each hand and moves his or her arms to different positions according to a code alphabet.
Semaphore. SEMAPHORE. Semaphore.
Good work. Sandra, you're up next.
Sandra, your word is prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. PRESTIDIGITATION. Prestidigitation.
That is correct. And it is a fun word to say, I think. Sarah Dreyfus, you're our next speller.
Sarah, your word is catacombs. Catacombs.
Catacombs. CATACOMBS. Catacombs.
Good work. Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is nasturtium. Nasturtium. Would you like to hear it?
Nasturtium. No, I just need to not accidentally spell it wrong. nasturtium, Nasturtium, nasturtium.
Lots of flowers in the tough words. Carly, you're up next.
Carly, your word is crepuscular. Crepuscular.
Oh, I like this word. I don't know if I know how to spell it though. Crepuscular. Crepuscular. Crepuscular.
You can also spell it, so good work. Chloe, your turn.
Chloe, your word is diminuendo. Diminuendo.
Could I have a sentence, please?
Yes. When the orchestra played diminuendo, the flutes became more prominent.
Could I have a definition?
Yes. Yes, because I don't.
I think it would be less prominent.
Yeah, less prominent. The definition is with gradually diminishing volume or intensity used as a direction in music.
Diminuendo. D-I-M-I-N U-E-N-D-O, diminuendo.
That is correct. Good job. Sandra, you're up next.
Sandra, your word is disquisition. Disquisition.
Would you give me a definition, please?
A long or elaborate essay or discussion on a particular subject.
Disquisition. DISQUISITION.
That is well done. Thank you. Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is cupola. Cupola.
Cupola. C-U-P-O-L-A. Cupola.
All right, that is correct. And Sarah Cornell.
Okay. Sarah, your word is monomania. Monomania.
Monomania, M-O-N-O-M-A-N-I-A, monomania.
That is it. Thank you very much.
If you don't
And
react fast, I'm like,
sometimes I'm switching the page over and then have to check. So yes, you're fine. Carly, you're our next round again. We are at round 14. So well done, spellers.
Okay. Carly, your word is haberdashery. Haberdashery.
Haberdashery. These are wonderful words. Haberdashery. Haberdashery. Haberdashery.
That is correct. All right. Up next is Chloe.
Chloe, your word is pestiferous. Pestiferous.
Could I have a definition, please?
Harboring infection and disease.
Pestiferous. P-E-S-T-I-F-E-R-O-U-S. Pestiferous.
That is correct. Thank you very much. All right. Sandra Larson, you're up next.
Sandra, your word is connubial. Connubial.
Could I have it in a sentence, please?
Actually, you owe me one. On the beach of Loon Lake. No, it's just on the beach. On the beach, we spotted a happy couple celebrating half a century of connubial bliss.
Connubial. C-O-N-N-U-B-I-A-L. Connubial.
Thanks for that one, President Harris. Sarah Dreyfus, you're up next.
Sarah, your word is vicissitudes. Vicissitudes.
Vicissitudes. V-I-C-I-S-S-I-T-U-D-E-S. Vicissitudes.
Did you hear both S's, Anne?
I did.
I
Yeah.
said yeses, yeah.
Yes, I thought you did. So I just want to make sure I heard correctly. Great job. And Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is panegyric. Panegyric.
So weird. I just thought of that word like 5 minutes ago. Okay, classics major. Gotcha. Panegyric. Panegyric. Panegyric.
That is correct. You are all going to have dreams filled with words tonight. I am sure of it. All right, Carly. This is a close game.
All right, Carly, your word is rhododendron. Rhododendron.
Rhododendron. RHODEDENDRON. Rhododendron.
I am sorry. It is rhododendron. So there is an extra O in there. I am sorry. Great job, Carly. So you are for sure at least our 5th place contestant. All right. Up next, we have Chloe.
Chloe, your word is ichthyosaurus. Ichthyosaurus.
Could I have the definition, please?
An extinct marine reptile of the Mesozoic era resembling a dolphin with 4 flippers.
Ichthyosaurus. ICHTHYOSAURUS. Ichthyosaurus.
That is correct. That is a tough one. Great work. All right, Sandra, you're up next.
Sandra, your word is pulchritude. Pulchritude.
Pulchritude. PULCHRITUDE. Pulchritude.
That is correct. Sarah, you're up next. Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is oubliette. Oubliette.
Oubliette. OUBLIETTE. Oubliette.
That is correct. And Sarah.
Sarah's amazing. just saying. I'm just saying.
Y'all are like incredible tonight.
Yes.
Sarah.
Sarah, your word is Iroquois. Iroquois.
Iroquois. IROQUOIS. Iroquois.
That is correct. Great job. All right. Chloe, we return to you.
Chloe, your word is zigzaggedness. Zigzaggedness.
Let's hear a sentence for that one.
Oh, you're gonna make me say it again. An aerial photograph revealed the zigzaggedness of the mountain road.
Zigzaggedness. ZIGZAGGEDNESS. Zigzaggedness.
That is a long word and you spelled it right. Good work. Sandra Larson.
Sandra, your word is ululate. Ululate.
Could I have a sentence, please?
In some parts of India, wedding guests ululate and blow conch shells to welcome the groom to the bride's house.
Ululate. ULULATE. Ululate.
That is right. Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is cumulonimbus. Cumulonimbus.
Cumulonimbus. CUMULONIMBUS. Cumulonimbus.
It's a great cloud. That is right. And Sarah.
Sarah, your word is cadaverous. Cadaverous.
Cadaverous. CADAVEROUS. Cadaverous.
Good work. Chloe, it is back to you.
Chloe, your word is trebuchet. Trebuchet.
Could I have the definition, please?
A trebuchet is a type of catapult that uses a long arm to throw a projectile.
Trebuchet. Trebuchet. Trebuchet.
That is correct. Great work. Sandra, we're back to you.
Sandra, your word is calliope. Calliope.
Could I have a definition, please?
A keyboard instrument resembling an organ, but with the notes produced by steam whistles, used chiefly on showboats and in traveling fairs.
Calliope. Calliope. Calliope.
That is correct. And up next, we have Sarah Dreyfus.
Sarah, your word is dissimilitude. Dissimilitude.
Dissimilitude. Dissimiltude. Dissimilitude.
I'm sorry, Sarah. There are two S's in the dis part. Thank you so, so much. You're our 4th place winner. Great job tonight. And that leads us to Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is troubadour. Troubadour.
Troubadour. Troubadour. Troubadour.
Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry, did I that was correct, right? Would you mind spelling it one more time for me, please? I am so sorry.
That's okay. Troubadour. Troubadour.
That is perfect. Thank you. And that brings us all the way back to Chloe.
Chloe, your word is oligopoly. Oligopoly.
Could I have a sentence, please?
They formed an oligopoly of tomato growers, buying out all of their smaller competitors in the area.
Oh. Oligopoly. Oligopoly. Oligopoly.
That is right. Good job. And that takes us back to Sandra Larson.
Sandra, your word is vinaigrette. Vinaigrette.
I'd like a sentence with that, please.
Lace a sweet and citrusy vinaigrette between sturdy greens such as endive, frise, and radicchio. That sounds good.
Vinaigrette. Vinaigrette. Vinaigrette.
That is right. Thank you very much. All right. And Sarah Cornell, you're up next.
Sarah, your word is umlaut. Umlaut.
Umlaut. Umlaut. Umlaut.
That is right. Oh my goodness, we're on our last page of words. We had 198 words prepared for tonight. And let's see how it goes here at the end. This is a good game. Chloe, you're up next.
Chloe, your word is tercentenary. Tercentenary.
Could I have the definition, please?
The 300th anniversary of a significant event, a tricentennial.
Tercentenary. Tercentenary. Tercentenary.
Wow.
You got it. All right. Up next, we have Sandra Larson.
Sandra, your word is antediluvian. Antediluvian.
Antediluvian. Antediluvian. Antediluvian.
Another really hard one. Well done. Sarah Cornell.
Sarah, your word is autochthonous. Autochthonous.
Could I have a definition?
Indigenous or native.
autochthonous. AUTOCHTHONOUS. Did I
That
say
is
all the
perfect.
letters?
That is
in my head.
amazingly well done.
That was like ichthyol, blah, blah, blah from earlier.
Very well done. So, I mean, Ashley, the last words or the last three words are a repeat.
Yeah, so we have a three-way tie. And rather than going back through and finding new words all of a sudden, I'm going to say that we have three amazing winners tonight, and all of you will receive the $50 gift card, because if you can spell autochthonous and tercentenary, you deserve to win. But for everybody who participated tonight, well done. Never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd go through 192 words in one evening. So Grinnellians always amaze and astound. Can we just give a round of applause to all of our amazing spellers and to our pronouncer this evening? Those words are not easy.
Truly, truly, truly. Everyone. It was really fun.
Really well done.
Thank you.
I always
Ashley.
admire the folks who spell really fast.
Yeah, it's like you see it in your head.
Ashley
Ashley,
has great confidence.
thank you for all the used in a sentences that you wrote. I think we have the start of many novels here tonight on Loon Lake for sure.
I wish I had written that one. That is a definite, that'd be a good writing class prompt, just to give them spelling word definitions. I do want to just one more time say our winners for the evening. In fifth place, receiving a $10 gift card to our bookstore will be Carly Shuna. Great job, Carly. In fourth place, we had Sarah Dreyfus, class of 68. You will be receiving a $20 gift card. And then in first place, three of us, Chloe Briney, class of 17, Sandra Larson, class of 84, and Sarah Cornell, class of 97. I will get those in the mail to you, and you can buy yourself something special before the new year to enjoy. And just once again, please, thank you so much to President Harris for your work tonight and for saying those words. Do you have any last thoughts or words you want to say?
Just, I do love that Panger Band poem, and I do love catching words in nets. Some were elusive and go back out into the world. Language is marvelous. It is everything. It is really, is what connects us. So I'm so glad to have shared this evening with you all. I'm already looking forward to next year. We'll start practicing.
Oh, it is tough. And I got to keep an eye out for those British spellings.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah,
you for your
that was
patience,
good.
all.
That was great.
So thank you. Have a wonderful evening. I'll be in touch with all of our spellers about mailing addresses for your copy of President George Drake's new book. We want to make sure that all of you get a copy of that, and you can be your winter reading. So thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Good night, everyone. Go Grinnell.